Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot Therapy. I'm Crystal. Today we're going to do a weekly read for the sign of Leo. Thank you, Spirit, for clarity, clear messages from your spirit guides that I'll transmute to Leo. All right, first up we have the Seven of Cups. Maybe a lot of options. Let's figure this out. Maybe some of you are making decisions. We'll dive in a little deeper in a second. Ten of Pentacles. That's bothering me. All right. Sometimes I take stuff. I'm gonna take these. Interesting. Okay, it's all adding up. I am getting the idea that this is a singles read. I am getting a strong pull that this is for a single Leo, no gender specific. And I think that that's going to kind of be the energy that falls throughout. All right, Spirit, clarify the Seven of Cups. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can be a warning and to make sure that you make the right decisions. Sometimes I've had the Seven of Cups show up as the fact that you have several options in front of you. So let's see. And maybe even that you have people in your circle or in your corner that might not be good for you. Four of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit, clarify. I typically take cards that flip, but sometimes Spirit will draw my attention to any drop card. Any more messages? So... okay, let's unpack. So I have a counterpart. I have a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles out here. Okay, I am picking up that maybe someone is image obsessed. I don't know who that's for, Leo, but somebody may be a little bit concerned with their image a little bit too much, appearing perfect, appearing like they have it all together. That may just be a quick message to catch your attention. If you're in a relationship and you are very consumed with how you guys look, keeping up appearances could be financially. I'm saying financially because the Queen and King of Pentacles came up. Maybe you're even in a superficial relationship. This might be for you. I know a lot's coming out. Sometimes I have to paint the biggest picture I can. A lot of love messages today. I need one more card. Thank you, Spirit. One more card to tie this all together. 2. All right. Let's go on this journey. So what I hear ever so clearly is that just as chaotic as this spread looks, right? This is what's going on, Leo, in your mind. You got a lot of stuff on your mind. That's what, and my attention is drawn right back to the 7 of Cups. You don't know which way to go. This is somebody who's imbalanced in their energy. That you are all over the place. I'm actually hearing the word overwhelmed. And with the 4 of Pentacles, the energy I'm getting behind is that it's all in your mind. I don't want to say it's not real, but I do want to say that you're taking on this burden by yourself. You feel like it's a burden by yourself that only you can deal with, and you're making life so much more challenging for yourself. It's really like 8 of Swords energy right here. 100% self-restricted right now. I'm going to touch on some of the things that's going on in your mind, but I do feel like I am tapping into the energy of a person. Your spirit guides are concerned. I mean, you're depressed. You're overloaded with thoughts. Confusion, indecision, a lot of back and forth in your head. You have desires. I hear that. You have desires for companionship and relationship. But also you're not open to companionship and relationship. Please, I'm just basically explaining to you how chaotic what's going on in your mind. You know that you need to free your mind, but you can't. You know you need to walk away from maybe some situations and some friends. And then part of you just wants to stay. Like you're complacent. A lot of back and forth. You want help, but then you won't receive it. You want a new beginning, but you don't want to do what you need to do to get the new beginning, right? You are stuck. 100%. This is your true energy. You are stuck in a rut, but I can't help but say it's almost self-inflicted. Like you put yourself in this position. I don't know if it's due to worrying, and I am getting that you're a worrier. Is that even a word? Worrier? Worrisome? Worrisome? Healing. Leo, if this resonates with you, I'm saying extreme healing. Internal healing needs to take place. You are a strong person. I can feel it. You've been through a lot. I also feel like extreme intelligence, extreme resilience, charismatic. Like people love to be around you, but at the end of the night, when the chaos, when the noise settles, when the dust settles, you feel alone, like it's just you, and then you get lost in your thoughts. What you desire, if you're going to get it, how will you get it? Are you good enough for it? Extreme, a person who's extremely in their thoughts. I even hear, this may only resonate for some of you, that you're even afraid sometimes to be alone with your own thoughts. Spirit, tell me about the Tower. Sorry. This card just came out though, and a beautiful card it is. Temperance. It's when I know people think, oh, you need patience. You've been patient. I also hear that you've been silently crying out for help. This could be masculine energy just because of the hesitancy of opening up. But this could be anybody, male or female. I hear that you've been praying for help, asking for help, secretly pleading, and it's all about to come to you. Sometimes our desires can be, get the best of us. So whoever you are, Leo, I don't know your exact position in life, but this is not a person who even looks bad on the outside. This is not a person who doesn't have, this is not a depressed person who's without. This is not a depressed person who lacks. It's not a person who has so much chaos in their mind. This is a person that literally, when you see them, when people see you, they think everything's fine. You're the only one that knows that life isn't working the way, or life isn't going the way you want it. You're the only one who knows that. No one can see it on the outside. You are what, on the outside, people admire you, but on the inside, you're drowning. And I look at this Nine of Cups energy and image. I didn't even say energy. I look at this Nine of Cups and I see this gold, this treasure chest, all of these things, but this person is still underwater. It's easy for a person without money to think that money will solve all their problems. And only a person who's had money can attest that money can sometimes be the root of all your problems. It doesn't stop either person from being envious of either person. Sometimes the people with the most just wish they had a simple life, and some people with the least wish that they had more. Everybody's constantly looking at what everybody else has and wanting what they have, thinking that it'll be better. My life will be better if I had this. My life will be better if I had that. These are some of the thoughts that's gone back and forth in your head. You don't take for granted your blessings, but you're in a rut mentally. But your secret prayers, right? You've called out your secret prayers, whether they were tears, manifestations, meditations. They're being heard. And it's getting worked out. I do hear a new leaf being turned over, but I also hear like a complete change, a switch. Clarify the Queen of Cups and Page of Swords. I do feel like something's wanting to break free within. And that's why I don't think this is gender specific for sure. If this is a female who resonates with everything I said, maybe there's an imbalance and that Queen of Cups is dying to come out. Because sometimes when we're imbalanced, we take on any energy. Our masculine energy can be too much. Our feminine energy can be too much. And there has to be a balance. But yeah, you're desiring a spiritual heart transplant. You've also been meditating more, reading more. Expect a dark night, light night, as I like to call it. Expect an awakening moment to take place. Yes, this is confirmation. It's going to feel lonely. It's going to feel like depression. It's going to bring all of those negative thoughts. Everything that's boggling down your mind, it's going to kind of be like a scraping it up. I keep thinking of like when you have a pot with old food or dry food in there, how you kind of got to scrape. It's a loud noise. You take strength, a little elbow grease. But once you get all that grime up, all you need is a little water to rinse it away. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I would kind of describe those awakening nights, those dark nights of the soul. I call it light night of the soul. Enlightening moments are painful. They are not comfortable. And above all, I used to find myself pleading for relief, wanting escape. And that's when I first realized, oh, hell is this moment, mental torment, right? Spirit is orchestrating it. The reason that these thoughts are starting to appear more, it's time to purge them out. It's time to free your mind. Didn't we get that here? I could have sworn I saw it. Yep. It's time to free and unlock the cages that are in your mind, and Spirit is working that out for you. This is for those of you who feel like this resonates. I would go ahead and start looking up, what is a dark night of the soul? What is an awakening moment? What are the experiences? What are common experiences on the path to enlightenment? That way it won't catch you off guard, so you won't know what it is. I'll tell you, the first time I had mine, it came on out of nowhere. Y'all, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I can't. I thought it was the end for me. I did not see myself making it through the night, because it was just such an uncomfortable feeling. The mirror held right in front of my face for me to deal with everything, my negative thinking, my disappointment, my insecurities, all of that just faced head on. And when I got through it, I was like, I felt so relieved. A couple months passed, had another one. What? But I was ready for it. I was like, it was the same feelings, but it just happened. And I was like, still panicked. That third one, as I started to dive more deeper into who I was and what I needed to fix, that third one, now I'm ready. Like, come on, what you got to show me, Spirit, today? All right. I feel it. We about to tackle some deep issues. And then I go in there fighting, and it's an easier process as I uncover and resolve things within. Usually I get a lot of happiness and success in terms of relationship from the Ten of Pentacles, but I am hearing something completely different. There are some things in your childhood that you need to heal. Confirmation, Six of Cups. There are some things in your past that need to be addressed within, and there are some things that you need to sit down and revisit within yourself. I'm going to take this. Yes, some karmic situations from your past. Maybe go back, and sometimes we have to go back and see if we really learned the lesson. That's what I'm hearing. Strong. Did you really learn the lesson? Go back and start thinking of some of the major things you've been through, relationships, situations, friendships, anything. And ask yourself, did I really learn the lesson? I'm picking up strong, reflective energy from this Two of Pentacles and the Wheel. You need to go back and think on the past and reflect. Yeah, thank you. With the Hierophant came out. Seek for wisdom in those situations just to see if you actually learned what you're supposed to. But there's something that you are missing out in your childhood. And this just flew out. The Lovers. Sorry, my nails are kind of long. And I don't want to bend my card. I don't know how old you are or the age range, but this might not, for some of you it may be childhood, but I am hearing with the Lovers flying out like it did, a relationship of the past. Someone, you were in a karmic relationship, but you did not. You need to go back and revisit something in that relationship that'll help you. It was either something you needed to learn, something you needed to acknowledge, or something that you needed to address. But take a moment. That's a good start. Go reflect on these past relationships. You're missing a lesson. And that's why you're stuck in this tormented stage right now. You need to heal. This will resonate with some, not all. Spirit is saying that if you believe that happiness is something by force, it's not that way for everyone. And what I mean is that some people are not just naturally happy. Some people work at their happiness, and that's what I'm getting. You may struggle with depression. I do. I struggle with depression, and how I combat my depression is I just have certain things in place. When I wake up in the morning, I open the windows. I have to have light. If I stay in dark, I will trigger a depressive, I don't want to call it an episode, but it'll trigger my depression, and I'll notice myself in a slump. I have to have light coming in my house. My house has to be clean. If I let my room get too dirty, my kitchen, living room, if I let too much junk and clutter build up, I get in a state of wanting to sleep. Same thing with darkness. I get in a state I just want to lay down. Sometimes I have to just get up and go outside. Sometimes I have to get up and go to the store. I have to do something. I notice that if I'm in a house too many days consecutively, it triggers. It's okay. This is a safe space. And I know that's said a lot jokingly now on social media. This is a true safe place. I have to work at being happy. It does not come natural, and that is okay. You may have to work at being happy. It might not come natural, and that is okay. So this is for that person. You really have to work. You need to set things in place that'll keep you from falling into a slump, getting overwhelmed with thoughts, negatively reminiscing on what could have been, what should have been. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have. That living in regret is, to me, the straight shot slide into depression. So when I see the 5 of Wands, the Moon, and 3 of Cups, Spirit said it to me loud and clear. Your spirit guides wanted me to express this to you. It's okay to have to work at being happy. It's totally fine. I have to drink certain things. I have to eat healthy to be happy. I have to take social media breaks to ensure my happiness. I don't know when the last time I've been on Facebook, which might not seem like a lot to some people, but I was a beginning Facebook user, 2005. Been on Facebook since 2005. I just recently was like, I can't do this no more, because I kept comparing myself to people unknowingly. It was subconsciously. I'd see what they post. Then I started thinking, oh, their life is good. It must be nice to have this and that. And then I started thinking about what I don't have, comparing, getting myself in a slump. Some of us have, I'm going to keep repeating it. Some of us have to work at being happy, and that is okay. Some people wake up with a song in their heart. Everybody can't be Mary Poppins, right? Some of us are Eeyore naturally, and we have to work at lifting our own spirits. That's okay. Let's normalize it. I have to have my windows open. I have to be in my car with the sunroof. I have to let the wind in. I have to sit outside. I have to go walk barefoot in the grass. Whatever I have to do to keep me happy. I have to clean my room. I have to vacuum once a week. I have to clean the kitchen. I have to cook on Sundays. I have to do nothing. Whatever it is, I have a list of things that I have to do to prevent myself from getting those depression triggers. Right? Making up my bed is one of them. If my bed's not made up, I will naturally gravitate toward jumping into bed. Then I jump into bed. Well, I want the blinds closed so it can be dark. And when I have the blinds closed, I want to turn on the TV. Then I might as well watch something junk related on TV. So I might as well watch a reality TV show. No offense to reality TV. Then I'm sitting there looking at people who seemingly have their lives together, and I'm comparing myself, and then I'm in this depressive state. All of that stuff. You have to monitor what you put in and how it affects you. Okay. Spirit, are there any final messages of encouragement for my Leos? Thank you so much, Spirit. We appreciate it. Listen, guys, this is how you restore balance. So that message was true. Work on your happiness. Define what you need to do. What doesn't make you feel good? What does make you feel good? Now, don't be extreme, right? Going to work don't make you feel good, but if you don't go to work and you can't afford to live, then that's probably not what Spirit means. Okay? Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. I hope you guys are able to take what you receive and actively apply it to your life for the better. All right? Please like, comment, and I will see you soon.